The new 2023 Mazda CX-60 represents many firsts for the brand. In today's video, we'll show you the all-new Mazda CX-60. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. On several levels, the Mazda CX-60 is a bold move by the Japanese automaker. This plug-in hybrid is not only the first time we've seen Mazda's next generation of combustion engines, but it's also another step in the brand's electrification strategy and a statement about the brand's future as it sets its sights on the German Big Three. Mazda hopes to be in the mix when buyers consider models from Audi, BMW, and Mercedes by the end of this decade. The CX-60 is the first step towards that goal, and it'll compete with the Audi Q5 and BMW X3. While the CX-60 isn't cheap, when compared to comparable PHEVs from premium brands, the range starts just below £44,000, which makes it appear reasonably priced. Design. The first thing that strikes you is that it's not small. In fact, the CX-60 is quite large. It measures 4.75 meters in length, which is 20 centimeters longer than the popular CX-5. When you compare the two, you'll notice that the roof lines are nearly identical. As a result, the CX-60 appears less upright, and as you might expect, its wheelbase is not only significantly longer than that of the CX-5, but also longer than that of the Q5 and X3. It's the first model built on Mazda's brand new platform, which has been cleverly and cost-effectively designed to accommodate everything from mild hybrids to pure electric vehicles, as well as longitudinal engines and four-wheel drive as well as two-wheel drive. In profile, the CX-60 has short overhangs, a long bonnet, and the cab pushed as far back as possible. As a result, from behind the wheel, the front grille appears to be miles away. In fact, it has the appearance and feel of a baby Bentley Bentayga. While the PHEV is the first in the lineup to be introduced, the CX-60 will also receive a 3.3-liter straight-six diesel with mild hybrid technology, as well as a 3.0-liter straight-six petrol MEV within the next year. Mazda's clever variable compression technology benefits both engines, drivetrain, and range. Under the hood is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder petrol engine mated to an electric motor, producing 323 bhp and 369 pound-feet of torque in total. This makes it Mazda's most powerful production vehicle to date. Mazda claims a 0 to 62 mile/hour acceleration time of 5.8 seconds and a top speed of 124 miles per hour. Those figures are nice, but in a car of this size and type, the efficiency figures are more important, and they appear appealing on paper. The 17.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery housed beneath the floor of the CX-60 provides an all-electric range of 39 miles, with development work underway to increase that to 40 miles. According to WLTP standards, it gets 188 miles per gallon and emits 33 GKM of CO2. The latter figure will help it appeal to company car buyers who will benefit from its low benefit in-kind tax rate. It's impressive for such a large car, and it appears it comes with the same stable that gave us the MX-5. They're not the same, of course, but they do share DNA. The CX-60, for example, has the same brake-based cornering stability system as the Wii sports car. The SUV has nicely weighted pinpoint, accurate steering, and despite its checkability, the SUV's body remained commendably flat during quick changes of direction. What surprised us on the twisting, narrow roads near Cascais, west of Lisbon, was how eager the CX-60 was to turn in. It appeared to be having fun with it. Sure, pushing too hard will cause understeer, but really? Would you normally drive that way in a car weighing around 2 tons? No, we wouldn't. However, it was far more entertaining than a Q5. The CX-60's ride is firm on its 20-inch alloy wheels. However, most of the time, the suspension provided enough compliance to smooth out the ride. While the PHEV's performance figures confirm it's no slouch, it's clearly at its best when the driver takes a relaxed, patient approach to the journey. Meanwhile, in town, the all-electric drive provides silent driving with more than enough power to navigate city traffic. Interior. The CX-60 sits above the CX-5 in Mazda's SUV lineup, with slightly more interior space and a higher level of presentation and equipment. While the not top-spec TAKUMI variant, the Homura variant on test is a high model grade of the CX-60 range, with leather upholstery, ambient cabin lighting, a power-adjustable steering column, a hands-free power tailgate, heated/ventilated front seats, a panoramic sunroof, and a 12-speaker BOSE sound system. While the items listed above may not be available in every CX-60 in Australia, they do provide an idea of what your CX-60 could look like. Australian spec vehicles will be named using a more familiar scheme rather than the international market's Prime Line, Exclusive Line, Homura, and Takumi grades. However, the materials and finishes were of high quality and felt great to the touch. The dashboard, door cards, and glove box are all covered in soft touch materials, and the cabin is accented with metallic effect accent trim. An expansive sunroof lets in plenty of light during the day, while ambient lighting features illuminate the cabin at night. The CX-60 is a comfortable SUV with plenty of space, whether you're driving around town or on longer trips. There's plenty of space in the front row, and you'll feel a fair distance from the passenger to the opposite side, thanks to good adjustability between the seats and steering wheel. The wide center console, however, does reduce legroom for taller occupants. This would not be the worst thing in the world if the CX-60 had more storage, but there's a lot of empty space that could have included 1 or 2 extra slots. There's a handy spot for small items in the front of the shifter, and the center console is a dual-door space with a deep cavity for larger items. The second row is accessed via a wide-opening rear door reminiscent of the MX-30. In any case, this tester was pleased with the amount of space available in the back seats. The knee room is adequate, the headroom is adequate, and there is plenty of space from side to side. The test vehicle's outboard rear seats were heated, and it also has a power outlet. Further back, there's a 570-liter boot space that's square in shape, with no wheel wells or body panels in the way. The low lip is low enough that items don't have to be lifted too high. Infotainment and connectivity. The CX-60 features a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster, a first for the brand, as well as an equal-sized infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The infotainment system is the same as found in Mazda vehicles such as the CX-30 and Mazda 3. The rotary dial controller makes it simple to use, and the enlarged 12.3-inch screen clearly displays all information. When stationary, the CX-60, like previous Mazda systems, reintroduces touchscreen functionality, making it easier to input addresses or flick through CarPlay while reverting to the rotary controller when on the move. The CX-60 introduces 2 new intriguing features: driver personalization and see-through view camera systems. The former involves cameras that identify a driver's eye line and addresses a suitable driving position, whereas the latter improves visibility through the car when maneuvering it into a parking space. Safety and technology. The CX-60 has yet to be crash tested by any regulatory body, but Mazda is hoping for a 5-star safety rating. It expects to achieve this level of performance with features such as autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian/cyclist detection, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, rear cross traffic alert, traffic sign recognition, and safe exit warning. In terms of driving dynamics, the CX-60 has a full EV mode accessible via a new mid-drive selector that alters the car's personality. It also has hill descent control and a battery control mode that can save the car's battery for later while running on gasoline in the meantime. At first glance, the new Mazda CX-60 appears to be an intriguing prospect for the brand in Australia. It places Mazda in a new market segment, allowing it to compete with high-flying rivals such as the Lexus NX and BMW X3 plug-in hybrids. They're both impressive vehicles in their own right, so pricing will have a significant impact on how we perceive the CX-60 PHEV in the future. This CX-60 is an impressive first entry for the Japanese manufacturer, with an impressive cabin featuring a new design and nice materials, as well as its frugal powertrain. If Mazda can eliminate some of the odd noises and awkwardness of the powertrain, this will be a compelling car in a plug-in hybrid SUV segment that is only growing in popularity. And that concludes today's video. What are your thoughts on the Mazda CX-60? Please share your thoughts in the comments box below. We'd love to hear from you. Consider subscribing to the channel for more great videos like this. Turn on post notifications while you're at it so you don't miss any of our future postings.